All right, welcome back to another video in our course. In this video, we're going to be going over the functionality behind the add button. And so we're going to kind of break that down. So let's get started. Let me click on the add, and we're going to go to the onSelect property of the button. Now, essentially what is happening is this button is basically adding whatever values are in this form into the gallery below. So let's look at that really quick. So everyone should be familiar with this. We're basically using the patch function. This is our list, guard patrol checklist, and this is how we add a new record to our list. So basically, guard location, guard observation, incident, check result. These are basically the values from these different controls here. When the user goes in and makes a selection. Let me go back. And then for the guard ID, this is how we keep the parent-child relationship. So right here we have this form, var form ID. And this ID comes from, let's go back to the on screen, on start. Oops, I'm sorry, the on visible of our screen. And if you remember, right here at the bottom, we are basically populating this var info with the item from the guard information. You know, so there are no duplicates of each guard. There's only one guard within this guard information. So we're basically grabbing that ID to create that relationship. And so that's what we're doing here with this var form info.id. Now, after adding the new data, we store this newly created record into a variable called createRecord. The last function here, this last function just ensures we pick up the most recent addition. So that's what that's doing. And then we add this newly created record to our gallery, which is basically our local collection. So we use the collect and patch together to add our new record and simultaneously mark it as not editable. You know, so we don't want this to be in edit mode, and that's why we have this is editing false. And then we have the var reset. This is how we kind of reset our form. So this variable var set, we go to each of the different properties of these controls. So for example, the drop down, we have this reset, we put the var reset in there. We have this, we go to our reset property as well, reset property right here, and we do the same thing, and we do that for each of these other ones as well. So let's see what we have left. And then we use our refresh. So we use a refresh because it's crucial to synchronize our app with our SharePoint list. So that way it reflects the most recent changes, and it helps us. That's important to remember to use that. If not, the app would behave wonky, and we don't want that. And that's that. Now, I didn't mention in our last video that I was going to go over the deletes and the edit, but I'm going to save that for the last video because this is going to be basically, I believe, our last video. So let's keep this one short and see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.